Hello everybody, welcome back to this playthrough of Civilization 6 for the Nintendo Switch. And first of all, I hope you all had a very good Christmas, lots of food and drink if you're old enough, stuff like that, so I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously I don't condone underage drinking, I never did that myself. Obviously didn't drink any alcohol until I was 18. Which is a fun fact, which may not be true. Anyway, so in today's episode, we're going to continue on our war with Poland, I think. I read through quite a few of the comments since that was on the last episode, and said push for Lublin, see if we can do it. If not, don't worry too much, because obviously the big priority right now is stopping Arabia. Now, the only problem I have, and only worry I have with pushing on with Poland, is that we are going to hurt our chances of taking out Arabia. But we're up to 47.2 science, which is alright. I mean, we're not making as much of Arabia, but we're getting there. We are going to keep this city, because it's a nice little city there. And now we just need to think about our next move, which for me is now going to be to cough a little bit. Excuse me, right. So we can promote this legion, which is good. No combat strength and movement penalty when attacking from a sea or a river. That could be useful in future. That could be a really nice one. Or we could go for +7 combat strength versus melee and ranged units. I think we're going to carry on going down this side of the tree though. So yeah, let's do that. Amphibious. And we can name them as well. The First Force. No, that's awful. Sacred Reliables. The Screaming Company. Let's go for that. That's kind of creepy, man. We've got the Terracotta Army now as well in our lands, which is pretty sweet. Right, what are these? Okay, need more housing. Does not provide enough food. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just a thing that war's doing. That's why I sort of want to bring a peace deal to Poland. But we'll have a crack at Lublin in this episode. I'm going to have to make this episode a little bit shorter just so I can upload it. I'm really keen to make sure I don't miss today out. So it might be it might be 15 minutes, but then I'll try and get a sort of 25-minute one out tomorrow to make up for it. Right. Okay, now I've explained that. You're probably going to have to... Oh, no, there's nothing to repair. We could build a synagogue if we were going down the religious route, but we're not. +1 food, +1 production. Do we have a housing problem there? Not at this stage. I mean, if we can get a granary in a bit earlier, that could help a bit more in the long term. Okay. Excuse me, I've got a cough. From my kind of flu I had, I developed a cough after, which was... Ooh, the Blood Lambs will confirm that the Blood Lambs. Okay, there's a book called The Bloodlands, which I studied at university, which is an interesting read. Right, so I think we're out of all out of movement points for most of these, or if not, they need healing. So we're gonna have to go back sort of next turn, regroup, and see if we can take Lublin. I've not got my heart set on it, I'll be honest. Like, I really do feel like we have bigger fish to fry, but we'll see. If we can take it, then obviously we will. Right, no, you've used your movement points. Okay. Right. The only thing that worries me is the crossbowmen, but we should probably have a decent enough number to deal with them. We'll see, though. Yeah, you keep coming forward. I mean, we could always go to war with Arabia whilst we're dealing with the remaining... the remainder of the Polish army. That's an option. But we'll see. We'll see how the next few turns pan out. We have a decent force there, which is nice. The crossbowmen have come forward, which is an interesting choice because now they're going to get absolutely mauled. Where was that? Ah, naff. I hate I hate barbarians more than anything.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
Will Shakespeare, good for him, right? Right, so 100% Theatre Square District adjacency bonus. That's not something we're focusing on right now.
All that glisters is not
right, cool.
gold.
Right, let's change policies then. Can we get the... Have we got the one in for upgrading units? We don't. I thought we'd unlock that by now. Unless it's further that way. No. Ah, I thought we'd unlocked it. Right, we're not really buying any tiles at this stage, so we'll probably want to swap that out anyway. Medina Quarter, that's a new one, but we don't really have many cities with districts, with more than 3 districts. I'm tempted to go for the gold one. We have a few. Yeah. I mean, I'll put the gold one in because it'll just help us kind of get money to upgrade units, which is almost as good. Not much more money, but every little helps. I thought it was mercenaries we got it with. The Civic I'm on about, but I can't remember because it's been a while since I looked. And because I don't play this game all the time, things like that slip my mind. Right, you can keep moving forward. Right, what we need to do is make sure we take their force out. Yeah. Do. You go and finish them off. It's a shame we're on the wrong side of the river to deal with the spearmen immediately. But it will get done. We might need to do a little bit of a quick healing, really. We can promote the Legion there. So that'll give us that's free health, really. And we'll go down this way. We'll go Battle Cry. Excuse me. Right, Sun Tzu, detach yourself from the unit in the city and get out into the field where you belong. In fact, we might even attach the battering ram there as well. And then next turn, we'll try and bring the other Legion from the city out to where the Terracotta Army is, so we're on the right side of the river. Right, maybe attack. Oh yeah, definitely. Do them as much damage as we can because they're going to be a nightmare. Good. Oh, cool. Trader. Yes, repeat the route because the 3 production is massive for this city. Because we hardly have any production around it at this stage. So yeah, that's good. That's going to help that city massively. Also gives us a bit more gold as well, which is good. So yeah, good, happy days. We should actually kill the crossbowmen here. If not, I'm a bit worried. Yeah, they're dead. Legion win again. You know what? We're definitely coming towards the end of the Legion's era, but it's been a good servant to us. They really have. Right, okay, right, we need to really push on with Lublin to get this war tied up with Poland. Hopefully next turn we can make some good progress. We have a few healthy legions. Oh, Jesus, they've just got a new crossbowman. Which is bad. It's going to be a fight to the death here. I might pull away a little bit. I might pull away a tiny bit, heal, and then come at them with full force. Oh, we can purchase a synagogue with faith. How nice. I'm not bothered about faith in this game. Right, you can heal. We might not even need that crossbow. Oh my god. Run away. The swordsman might have us at this stage. Damn. Everybody sort of move on one. Right, so you come over here to the encampment. I want to just make sure we've got as many troops on the right side of the river as possible. Outside of their ranged units. Ooh! Oh, can we get that first, please? Surprised to be finding a little village at this stage in the game. Right, so you come back here. Again, we're on the right side of the river, which is the important thing. And we can have a quick heal. You move down here. Hopefully you'll not get hit by the crossbowman, but I'm not convinced. Okay, hide in the city. Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Next turn we're going to move forward as a united force. Because we'll be in a much better position. Again, we're going to have to keep skipping turns with that builder because there's nothing we can do with it. Oh, cool. A campus has been built in Antium, which is good. Straight into the library, I think. Maximise that science production. We're building a campus somewhere else, but I can't remember where it is. Yeah, at Lugdunum. And we need to make sure we get as many campuses up as possible. Just to try and stop them pulling too far ahead in science. Right. Oh, Pikeman has reached the front, which is good. Right, come over here. I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade this spearman. Yeah. It costs us quite a lot of gold, but I just wanted to get it out of the way. We have a good force here. I am going to throw it out there for this episode's question is, are we ready to go to war with Arabia now? I mean, we've got a couple of pikemen here, we've got a lot of legion, we've got a couple of crossbowmen, and then when we finish with Lublin, we've got reinforcements coming up from here as well. We will keep this gap here with Radom, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, just to Arabia, but I think we could be ready. I think we could be pretty much ready, especially with some reinforcements coming as well. Let me know though. Oh, they're moving forward a warrior and a battering ram, so I've actually changed my mind and think we're going to get destroyed instantly. Right, they've come back forward with that, which is a suicidal move, I have to say. That is a really stupid move. The crossbows are surely their biggest asset, so just to throw them away like that's madness. Oh well. Their stupidity is our gain. We're in trouble here with this. Because we can't do anything. Yay, we get the village!
The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind
yes.
with an open one.
I'm guessing we got they're giving us a secret to education, which is going to allow us to start trying to get some universities up in our home cities. That is going to be important. Antium needs more housing. That's one of our cities as well. So we'll have to look at doing that soon. We can now get more trade routes, an additional trade route, which we will very quickly make use of. Because we have the harbour. Can we go straight for the trader? 8 turns. I'll go on then. Get that out of the way. We are going to make sure we kill this now because we have to. These opportunities do not come often. Look at them, they're dead. That is just madness from them. I don't understand it. You need to run away as well, builder, because that swordsman is coming. Okay, now we will be now we are ready to move forward. Let me think. Right, so we need to try and get... Shame we're not in range, really. Can you be in range at all? I want the spearmen to come across here as well. Right. Right, you come there. For now. We'll move forward a little bit with these. Just get ready to... we'll leave that there because we're only going to slide across anyway. Okay, Sun Tzu, you wait. Yep, heal for now. I just want to see what they do. Krakow's completed a granary. I mean, I feel like we should start work on a campus. There's got to be a decent spot somewhere. Maybe when the city's ours, we should probably do it. Maybe now we could do with just... Because you never know when these units are going to come in handy. Let's go for a pikeman. Because 20 turns time, we could really need that. We will go military engineering for the tech, and yeah, we'll end the turn. I just want to see what the spearman does. My plan's going to be to take it out with the crossbowman. Okay, he's run up there, so at least he's gave us the... We can move on to the tiles without fear now, really. Which I'm happy about. Excuse me. Another pikeman in Rome, which will be sent. We could send it north, really, but we're not going to. Right, you can come over here. Okay, we've got this. I don't know where they're going. I want to block this off. That's the encampment that's causing us so much bother. Dun, dun. Right, we can actually attack the spearmen from here, which is what I wanted. We're not going to do them a great deal of damage, but it's something at least. Right, let's start moving the troops forward. So we'll attack Lublin, but the big question is, where do we go after Lublin? You can heal. So you're on the main road into the city. You're going to come around there with them. And again, we are just amassing troops here. A lot of troops, I've got to say. I think we're ready. I do think we're ready. Let's make sure we block this off. Do not want them getting in behind, even if it is just with them. And yeah, you come up here as well. Okay, so we should block that off. They're not going anywhere. Look at our line of defences. Wow. I'd be worried if I was them. I think they probably will be worried. So very quickly before we end this episode, our military strength is currently 720 to Arabia's 359 and Poland's mere... Oh, they've got 163 actually, so... Actually, the strongest they've been for a while. But thank you very much for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. We're going to attack Lublin. We'll see how far we get with that. Obviously, they've got more military strength than we thought, but we'll see how well we do with that. If not, a peace deal will follow anyway. But the big question is, are we ready to strike out at Arabia? And if so, what should our strategy be? Should we defend first and then attack, or what? So let me know that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video soon.